Hey everybody, it's Miss Karis, and I have another food for thought for you today. My food for thoughts are quick little lines, quotes, things that I've heard in a conversation or listening to a podcast that I thought, ooh, that's a great little thing to bring up and maybe start a discussion on. So today's food for thought is teachers giving a class versus teaching a class. And this was something that somebody said on the podcast, Making the Impact. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but if you're not, go check them out, Making the Impact. It's a great podcast. And I thought this was fabulous because this has happened to me. And I'm curious if you guys have ever experienced this. So you have two kinds of teachers, right? So let's talk about the teacher that gives the class. What do I mean by that? So you have somebody that comes in and very knowledgeable, very experienced, but they kind of, stay back towards the music or the piano player if you have a live pianist, and they give you the combinations, they tell you the combinations, but they don't really give you any notes. So like, let's say you're at the bar in ballet class and you're doing your plie combo and tendu and dégagé and rond de jambe, and they're giving you all the combos, but they're not really giving you notes on them or explaining how they want them done or giving you any corrections. They're giving the class, right? And you come center and sort of the same thing follows. They give you a competent class, but they don't really engage too much with you. They don't teach you why this way is wrong or why this way is right or what you're doing specifically, right? So then you have another kind of teacher that teaches the class, which is they come in. Let's say we're at ballet class again, we're going to the bar, and you do your plies combo, and teacher didn't love it. There was something that she was looking for that you weren't doing. So maybe she'll pause in the middle of the combination, or maybe she'll wait till it's done, but talk about it. She'll go up to you individually. Maybe she'll have everybody do the combo again as you're at the bar. Maybe she walks up and down, talks to you, maybe touches you, moves your hip this way, moves your arm this way, giving you feedback. As you go across the floor, same thing. Maybe she'll ask you to do things 2 or 3 times until she feels that you really understand. But there's an engaging with the student and the teacher. All right, so that's what we mean by a teacher who just gives you a class. Here, these are combinations that you're going to do, and that's all I'm going to do. Or here's a bunch of combos and some notes and critiques and all of this other stuff and helpful hints to help you learn these combos better and master them. I've had both, right? And I've learned from both, but obviously I think the second you feel like you get more out of it, and that's sort of the teacher that I am. I'm very hands-on. I like to pull and push and do all of that. So I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are. Have you had that experience of a teacher just giving a class, or have you been lucky enough to only have teachers that really teach your class? So let me know right in the comments, and check me out next time for your next food for thought.